it made me go back and reevaluate everything in my head that I was told and start looking at things all over with a clear slate, right? Now, I'm not going to say everything that he's told me was a lie because, of course, a lot of stuff is documented and you could compare the stories and some some things he said was true, but other things when I look at it, it's suspect, right? Now, here's one thing that no matter what you tell people, right? People still want to believe Orlando Anderson is the one responsible for killing Tupac. Even though they seen him on TV sit down, do an interview and say he didn't do it. Even though they seen him in depositions sit down and say that he didn't do it, right? Even though I don't, and I know many of y'all that believe the Orlando Anderson story are definitely not somebody that's ever been in a gang or been in the streets or been in beef where somebody shot you, right? Or shot at you, or you had a real beef, or you shot someone. I could tell 85% of y'all that believe the Orlando Anderson story ain't never been in no real street mess. I'm trying not to curse, right? Because you would if you was a part of the streets, right? And you felt Orlando killed Tupac, right? And then you turn around and see Reggie Wright Jr., Keefe D, Orlando Anderson, um, Sergeant Reynolds, and this lawyer. What was the lawyer name? I can't think right now. Right? All sit down and have a meeting, right? And them give Orlando money, right? As gangster as Reggie is, you all the stories you hear about Reggie, right? How corrupt he was. He was a former cop and was a drug trafficker, money launderer, right? And he got his allegations on Reggie, even when it comes to murders. Like the guy that had his handcuffs on that got killed and they found in the cemetery, right? It's all kind of allegations. Like you got to know Reggie is not no uh B cop that ain't never got his hands dirty when you see him go to jail, right? But if you believe that Orlando killed Tupac, but these niggas is sitting down in a meeting with them, with him, Keefe D, and all, like they sitting in a room with these dudes, and you think he killed Tupac, y'all niggas ain't never been in the streets. If you think that Orlando shot Suge and allegedly, because Suge, according to Reggie, Suge didn't get shot. He got hit with a piece of scrap metal. Even though Reggie told you he got uh uh prior to that, Suge had a 40 caliber, got hit with a 40 caliber, and then Suge told you he got hit with a 45. And then that's one of the things I'm talking about with Suge being inconsistent, right? Suge says that for 30 years, he had a 45 bullet etched in his skull, right? 3, 4 months ago, even if I don't even think it was that long ago, probably 2 months ago, he changed the 45 bullet to a 40 because Reggie said that he got hit with a 40 in his head, right? And the only reason Reggie's saying that is because how would Reggie know if Suge got a 45 in his head, a 38 or 25 or 22? How would Reggie know what he got in his head? But the only reason Reggie is saying a 40 is because Pac was killed with a 40 caliber. So he's saying that Suge can't be hit with a 45. It has to be a 40. Suge don't know what he's talking about. So Suge, who told us for 30 years straight, I could go pull an interview up this year that he did with I think Cuomo. He says a 45, right? This year, he says a 45, right? Then Reggie goes on his show and say, "Oh, Suge don't know what he's talking about." Because remember, him and Reggie was cool earlier this year. They was on the phone talking. Reggie proved that to us. Reggie goes and say, "Oh, nah, Suge got hit with a 40." Like, to me, that sounded like, "Yo, you stupid nigga. It's a 40. Pac got hit with a 40. You saying 45, nigga. You making it look like two different shooters." That's what I get from that, right? Because when Suge turns around and say, "Oh man, yeah, man. Oh, I just went and looked at my medical records. You know, even though I don't like Reggie, I gotta give him his cigar, because he right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got a 40. I got hit with a 40. Nigga, I've been talking to you for 2 years, more than 2 years. You always say 45. Always say 45. Even in your interviews outside of private conversations, you said 45. Now, Reggie says you got hit with a 40. The nigga, same nigga you said that you didn't see at the hospital. Right? Now, he says you got hit with a 40, and you changed your story and said you went and looked at your medical records. Wherever he got his medical records from, that's a whole nother other story. Because he could have looked at that over the 10 years, 5 years after he got shot, 10 years after he got shot, 20 years after he got shot, 30 years after he got shot. But you told me after 30 years later, this nigga Reggie gets on YouTube and says, "Oh, Suge got hit with a 40." The nigga that never came to the hospital. And now you're saying, because Reggie said it, "Oh, you went back and looked at it. Oh, and now you got hit with a 40." When you told the world publicly for 30 years straight, 30 years straight, bro, never changed the story. And now 2 months ago, you got hit with a 40. And that's coming from the most lyingest nigga on YouTube. Like Reggie is such a liar, right? We done caught this nigga in many lies. And now he says he got hit with a 40. And now he got to give Reggie his cigar because he was right about that. He got hit with a 40. But if y'all want to keep believing Orlando Anderson did it, and then remember, what did Suge say? Orlando Anderson didn't shoot him, right? What did Orlando Anderson say? He didn't shoot him. On camera, on TV, in front of the world. Some of y'all niggas wasn't even born talking about Orlando did it. Some of y'all never met Orlando to know Orlando's character. All y'all going off of is uh, hood legends, hood stories. Oh, that nigga Orlando was a shooter. Have you ever seen Orlando shoot anybody? Has Orlando ever been convicted of shooting and killing anybody for you to believe that he did it? Be real with yourself. How many other people you know in Compton that Orlando Anderson killed? I'll wait. All y'all out there that say Orlando Anderson got busy, this, that, and other. Folk tales, folk rumors, hood legends. Name some of the people that he has killed in the past that didn't get. He might have bust his gun like many people in the hood, but name people that you know that he killed for you to say that he was a killer. Like you go to dudes like Alpo or Preacher. You know what I'm saying? Niggas will tell you who they killed. There's people that they can say that they know for a fact that they killed, right? Or got killed, right? Who do you know or what did you see with your own eyes with Orlando that makes you that confident that this nigga killed Tupac or you know that he was a rider? Y'all niggas is listening to streets. Y'all listening to streets. Y'all listening to rumors. That man got on TV himself and say he didn't do it. Suge said he was not the shooter.